Hi everyone, this is Mary, and today I want to talk about something I think is a really important part of change, but something we often miss while we're in it, and that is recognizing ourselves changing. Because a lot of people are waiting for transformation to feel pretty dramatic, big, obvious, life-changing, overnight. But most real change doesn't happen that way. Most of the time, it happens gradually, quietly. You stay present a little longer than you used to. You recover faster. You notice yourself responding differently. You feel more open, more resilient, less reactive, maybe a little steadier, a little softer with yourself, a little more willing to believe that something new might actually be possible. And because these shifts can seem small, we often overlook them. But small changes are still changes. And part of this work, part of becoming, is learning to recognize what is already starting to shift. Not as forced positivity or pretending everything is perfect. We aren't trying to convince ourselves that we've arrived. This is something very different. This is recognition, integration, helping the nervous system begin to notice that something is changing now. Because if we only keep measuring ourselves through old versions of us, the nervous system never fully updates its understanding of who we're becoming. And I see this happening all the time. Someone becomes more confident, but still describes themselves as unsure. Someone starts handling life differently, but still sees themselves as fragile. Someone has already started changing, but on the inside keeps talking to themselves from the old identity. Sometimes part of the process is just slowing down long enough to notice, hey, I'm actually not where I used to be anymore. Even if those changes feel small, especially if those changes feel small, because real nervous system change often looks subtle before it looks noticeable. And sometimes growth becomes so normal to us that we stop noticing how much has actually changed. So today, instead of focusing on what's wrong or how far you still have to go, I want to invite you to something different. A moment of noticing, a moment of recognizing, a moment of allowing yourself to see what may already be shifting inside of you. We're going to do a tapping rampage, and I just love a good rampage. And as you tap with me, you may notice some words that feel true. Take note of them. But you may also find words that don't seem to fit just yet. And that's where you're not able to hold on to them yet. So when you come back and tap again with this, it's likely that you will notice a shift in these areas. Notice those words. Were they a little softening? Is there more acceptance this time? That's what we're looking for. So let's get on the karate chop. Even though a part of me keeps focusing on how far I still have to go, I'm open to noticing that maybe more is changing than I've realized. And maybe these small shifts matter more than I thought. I've been doing this work for a while now, and I'm ready to acknowledge what's shifting. It's possible that my capacity has shifted. I bet I'm staying longer now, even if it's just a little bit. I think I'm recovering differently now. I return to myself faster. And that's something definitely to celebrate. I'm noticing I feel more open now, too. More open to new ideas. Quicker to believe something might actually be possible. More willing to see what's next. And more willing to believe in myself. Just a little more. These changes seem small, but small changes are still changes. My nervous system is learning to hold a new way of seeing myself, a new way of allowing more into my life. I can hold more than I ever have before. That's who I am now, and I'm allowing it. I'm ready for it. I'm learning how to allow growth, to know I can be safe and grow. So I celebrate this. It's okay to step into this new version of me, to feel strong, to feel certain, to know I can do this at my own pace, a pace that works for me. I give myself permission to be here. At this moment of recognizing the change, and to love and accept myself here, right now. Take a big breath. Let it settle in you for just a second. I said some words came easily. Other words, maybe not so much. That's okay. I want you to notice the ones that really impacted you, the ones that felt like they fit. And before we finish, I want you to just take a moment and check in with yourself. But check in with your nervous system, not your mind. Just notice. How does it feel to consider that maybe more is changing than you've been giving yourself credit for? And sometimes, if you really pause long enough to notice, it's almost like meeting yourself in a new way. Perhaps even seeing glimpses of the person you've wanted to become for a very long time. Not perfect, not complete, just enough that you start feeling moments of, oh, there you are. That's the person I've always wanted to be. Let me know how this feels for you. Where are you going to be able to use this? How's this going to help take you to the next level? All right, everyone. I will see you on the next video.